Welcome to Brothers of the Desert Member Information and Orientation. Thank you. I truly thank you for your interest in our organization. My name is Thomas Sarkis, and I am a member of the Outreach and Support Committee. I will be one of the presenters during this orientation. The purpose of this orientation is to orientate members to why we exist and who we are as Brothers of the Desert.
Thank you, Thomas. Hello all, I'm Eric Johnson, and I also am a member of the Brothers of the Desert, and I currently participate and sit on the Outreach and Support Committee as well. What I'd like to do is walk through our mission, our purpose, and our vision. Our mission is to nurture and support Black gay men and allies through philanthropy, volunteerism, mentorship, education, advocacy, and social networking. Our purpose is to change the dynamics that produce isolation, disconnection, and inequities. And our vision is to contribute to a dynamic, vibrant, and socially just community in the Coachella Valley where Black gay men and our allies can thrive. Let's talk a little bit about our history. Started in 2018, a number of individuals got together for a New Year's Eve party. And during that New Year's Eve party, discussions around isolation and disconnection came up. And people were wondering how to and what we can do to mitigate that, reduce it, and improve that within the valley. So through socializing, through networking, through different brainstormings on how we can support Black gay communities, especially here in the Coachella Valley, there became Brother of the Desert. So it's to support the greater Coachella Valley community. It's to highlight Black gay men. And we also recognized we needed to think about being a nonprofit and what that meant. And so we became incorporated as a nonprofit 501c3 in 2020. And again, as I said earlier, it started with a handful of members and it has continued to grow since 2018.
So let's talk about the activities and events. Eric just mentioned one, the New Year's Eve gala party. It's a progressive dinner with fireworks and dancing. And at the last one, there were about 100 participants, 100 guests. Also, we have the Wellness Summit. The Wellness Summit is a one-day meeting, an event that addresses the overall health and well-being of Black gay men. At that time, you just get so much information about how to stay well and what health information is out there for us. Also, we have a speaker series. In the speaker series that I recently attended, Dr. Leo Moore, I believe, spoke on the unique needs of Black gay men. You know, we do have unique needs, and he stressed the importance of being able to talk with our healthcare providers, our PCP, our primary care physician, mental health individuals. You know, we can't get help, we can't get well, we can't stay healthy if we're not able to speak on our behaviors and topics that are important to us. In addition, we also have our speaker series, I just said speaker series. In addition, we have live and online performances and discussion. Most recently, Speak My Word, Tell My Truth. Excellent, awesome. I learned a lot about the Black gay men that came before me that I didn't know. We also have happy hours, socials, and wine tasting to stop the separation and the isolation of us. viewing and discussing Black gay film by Black gay writers, by Black gay directors, a wealth of information there. And then we have volunteering opportunities throughout the desert. And more recently, I was involved in the COVID vaccination that was held at one of our local African-American churches. And it was a great experience. So you might be asking, who are they? Our members consist of gay, queer, bi, same gender loving men of African descent. Members must attend 6 meetings within a calendar year, and we have monthly meetings. So you can get 6 in. We can get 6 in. Members serve on one of the standing committees, and currently there's no membership fee.
So let's talk about those standing committees. We currently have a governance and structure committee, and this committee primarily makes sure we stay in compliance with all of the things a nonprofit needs to be in compliance with, as well as when we get different grants, there's a need to make sure we follow those grants. We also have the finance committee, which takes part in that as well. We may receive a grant that says it only goes towards personnel, or it may only go towards outreach in the community. So those types of things, they follow up and make sure that we're staying in compliance. And then we have the community outreach and support committee. And as we talked about, we both are members of that committee, and it does a number of things. Most recently, we awarded our first 2 scholarships to high school students in the Coachella Valley. One specifically targeted towards the LGBTQ community, and the other towards the African American community within the Coachella Valley. We also have communication and publication relations. These are the gentlemen that work on the webpage, Facebook, Instagram. If you are a techie, this is the group for you. These guys have got it going on. They have made sure we are communicating both virtually, and you can click a button and everything is there. And then we have the special events committee, sponsorship and fundraising. And this committee does things as an example. They're going to be looking at how we're going to participate this November in Pride Month. And so we're putting together some different suggestions and ideas how all of us can take part in Pride in November. Our board members. Our board members consist of President Tim Vincent, Vice President Eric Davis, Glenn Alexander is board secretary, Raymond Johnson is our treasurer, Larry Kidd is our board member, Andre Carter is a board member, Lorenzo Taylor is a board member, Tony Lanier is a board member. And generally what happens here is at our annual meeting, or usually prior to that meeting, maybe a month or 2 before, we'll be notified that there are board opportunities as individuals roll off, and you have an opportunity to raise your hand and bring your expertise to the table as well.
So here's why I want you to join. Here's why I want you to become a member, because there are benefits, and I've been experiencing those since I've joined. And I've only been about a part of the group for several months now. Connection to other Black gay men in the Coachella Valley. I was simply amazed and shocked that there were other Black gay men in the Coachella Valley. I'm serious. So that's a big one for me. Also a subscription to Brother of the Desert newsletter. I will open up that newsletter and read it before I go to my electronic versions of New York Times, Washington Post, whatever. I want to know what's going on in the desert, what workshops are happening, what events to attend. I open it up with my calendar. I don't want to miss anything. Advance notice of Brothers of the Desert social activities, workshops, and special events. There is a lot going on in the desert with Black gay men. Access to exclusive discount at local businesses. Promotion of your event on Brothers of the Desert social media, Facebook and Instagram. Opportunity to host Brothers of the Desert event at your business, and then full voting participation in annual members meeting. So, there is a strong and powerful and caring Black gay male community in the Coachella Valley area, and I should do more to be a part of it. That was a quote from someone who attended one of our meetings. Not my quote, but I wish it was, because I truly feel that way. I want to be a part of it. I don't want to be isolated. I want to do more. I want to become more of an activist. I want to volunteer more. So I'm asking you, come on down, join us, check us out, see what's going on. And all you have to do to become a member is to complete the application form on the website and submit. And then if you have any additional questions, because I didn't answer them or Eric didn't answer them during this presentation, no problem. Feel free to contact us at info@brothersofthedesert.org.
And on behalf of Thomas and myself, we both want to say thank you, and we look forward to you becoming a member.